morning, everyone. Welcome to the second part of our psychoeducational group for managing stress and anxiety during times of great uncertainty, the treatment stage. I hope everybody is staying as happy and as healthy as possible during these times. I know that the stress and the uncertainty that comes with a global pandemic is unprecedented and unexpected. It can feel really isolating. But I just want you to firstly know that you are by no means alone in those feelings. I think to some degree we're all feeling stress just on a daily basis, and then having such an unprecedented situation thrown at us can be really overwhelming. So believe me, you are not alone in how you're feeling right now. The goal of this stage of the group is to arm you, I guess, with some tools and tricks that will help to manage some of the stress and anxiety that you might be feeling during this time. Taylor previously talked about some of the roots of that anxiety, particularly during times of great uncertainty. So now we're going to shift our focus a little bit to some things that you can do in your day-to-day life that will help alleviate some of that stress. So the intervention that I've chosen for us today is I'm going to show you how to develop your own schedule for stress relief, if you will. Essentially what this means is we're going to be developing a to-do list or a schedule for your day as a way of combating some of that anxiety. The research that I've looked at has shown that developing a routine and trying to maintain some of the routine that you had prior to this crisis is a really good way at managing some of the uncertainty that you might be feeling. Anxiety often comes from places of uncertainty of the future, and due to the uncertain nature of the COVID-19 crisis, you might be feeling a lot of anxiety. So for this reason, we're going to try and manage what we can control. Taylor talked about, looking at those things that we can and can't control. One of the things we can control is what's happening in our day-to-day lives. It might look a little bit different compared to what happened before due to social distancing policies, but we're going to do our best to establish a healthy, balanced routine in an effort to try and alleviate some anxiety. Now, I want to start by saying, if this is not something that you think is going to work for you, let's say making to-do lists is actually more stress-provoking, totally understandable. A very easy alternative is you're going to make a list of tasks you accomplished. It's a little more solution-focused, if you will. It's looking at the things that you've already managed to accomplish in the last day or the last week. But for the rest of you, try out doing this daily schedule for stress relief with me. So all you're going to need is a piece of blank paper or whiteboard, maybe some fun colored markers or pencil crayons, kind of just whatever you have in the house. You can also do this on your phone if you wish. For me, what works best is having it laid out because it gives you something concrete to hold you accountable. And if you're a person that likes checking things off their list, then great, you have something tangible to do that with. So, step one, you're going to get your blank piece of paper, as so. Like I said, you can also use a whiteboard or your phone, basically whatever you have lying around the house. The goal is that everybody should be able to do this. It's not too tricky. And we're already on to step two. So step two. The first thing that I want you to put on your schedule for stress relief is a time that you're going to try and wake up in the morning and a good morning activity. Your good morning activity is something you're going to do almost immediately coming out of bed, and it's going to set the tone for your day. The goal is to rejuvenate the body, rejuvenate the mind, and set a good mood as you move forward in your day. Everyone's is going to look a little bit different. I personally enjoy getting up, having a nice glass of tea, and reading my book. That's the first thing that I do every morning, and it puts me in a really positive headspace for the rest of the day. You could choose to go on a walk with the dog, you could have a cup of coffee, maybe listen to some music, watch a TV show, whatever works for you. But you're going to try and aim to set a consistent time that you're wishing to get up in the morning. Personally, I choose 8 o'clock. Again, this might look a little bit different for everyone depending on your schedule and the things that you have to get done in the day. But set a consistent time to wake up and a good morning activity. So I'll let you do that now. Step 3. I want you to choose between 1 and 3 productivity tasks. Productivity tasks are things that you're going to put into your schedule that give you a feeling of accomplishment, of responsibility, and make you feel like your day has been productive. Again, this is going to look different for everybody. So maybe you have homework that you still need to finish up. Maybe you have responsibilities at work, you have a career, and you're trying to work from home. Maybe it's a meeting or a teleconference. Include that as your productivity task for the day. Maybe it's just household chores. It's doing the dishes, the laundry, or anything like that. Anything that's going to make you feel productive. When you check these things off your list, it's going to overwhelm you with a sense of accomplishment and help bring that anxiety down. It also helps you balance the rest of your week and not feel so overwhelmed or daunted by the tasks that you still have to accomplish. So pick 1 to 3 productivity tasks and try and space them out evenly within your day. Maybe you do something at 10 o'clock, maybe you do something at 12, and then you wait and do something again at 4 p.m. Whatever works for you. Step 4. You're going to choose happiness tasks. Happiness tasks are things that you're going to put into your schedule that just make you happy. It can be anything. Maybe it's a 30-second dance party, or going for a walk, or having a nice cold beverage out in the sunshine. Whatever makes you happy. Maybe it's calling your family. Something that's going to give you happiness and joy. Something that you enjoy doing. It's really important that we have these activities, and we're going to get into self-care in just a minute. But these are things that shouldn't feel like a responsibility. It's just something that you're doing to give you those positive vibes, I guess, that positive attitude as you move throughout your day. It's amazing when you try and balance that with the productivity task, just how much more productive you are, and how most of the time you'll end your day on a good note. Step 5. These are your self-care tasks. Now, as you know, in our role as social service work students in training, self-care is of the utmost importance. We need to be able to incorporate self-care into our daily routine. When we're going out into the field, when we're starting placements or job positions, we need to make sure self-care is a routine part of our day. In these unprecedented times, self-care is even more important. We have to make sure that we are making our mental and physical well-being a priority. So now I want you to sprinkle in throughout your day self-care tasks. Self-care tasks are things that rejuvenate the body and soul, things that make you feel happy, things that relax you, energize you, kind of refill that cup. We don't want to be working from half full. We always want to be working with a full cup of energy. So pick some self-care tasks and sprinkle them in throughout your schedule. I personally choose things like yoga, going for a run, reading, walking my dog, things that just take care of you, because it's impossible to be selfish during this time. It's okay to focus on yourself and focus on self-care. The last piece is having fun. So you might choose doodles, you might choose fun colors. This is the one that I've come up with. So I filled it out for today. It's got all my different tasks until about 4:30 p.m. After that, I'm a free agent. I can do what I wish. So I want you guys to try making a schedule for self-care and a schedule for stress relief. I have added some links that you can look at. They're on D2L. It's got 3 different self-care activities because I know not everything is going to work for everyone. So give those videos and those links a look and let me know what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on D2L and I'll be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. Stay healthy and happy, everyone. Bye.